one for last gen and one for current gen. A total of $500,000 is up for grabs. It's been a long journey for many of these players to get to this point.
Oh, the land of the...
It's the NBA. DH. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Karl-Anthony Towns is determined to make it work in Minnesota.
It has indeed, David. Thanks. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. ABC is out there with Bradley Beal. Then there's Whiteside. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Siakam in at the power forward. And for Minnesota, Russell in the backcourt with Beasley to his side. Then there's Anthony Edwards. Then it's Karl-Anthony Towns. And it's Vanderbilt in at the 4. Towns for 3. And Greg, some players say they watch the standings. Others say they ignore them. Which side were you on?
You know, at times I did a little... But I typically wanted to watch, especially when my team was relevant. There was a couple of years where I had no desire at all to see where our team was because I knew we were pretty close to the bottom.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves getting the first points of the ballgame. Vanderbilt with the block. Outside Edwards. And a miss there on the triple. And so Siakam will bring it up for the King. Ivy. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And it's Beasley in the corner. And there's the pass to Towns. Lays it up and banks it in. Towns has got his second basket.
Towns attacks the basket with such a ferocity and never give up attitude. I love that about him, guys.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Outside, Beal. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And this is his bread and butter. Give Beal these looks from deep, and he is going to knock them down.
Pass to Russell. Outside, Towns. Russell passes to Edwards. Shot left block. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Ivy kicks to Siakam. He hits Whiteside, top of the key. on the jam by Whiteside.
And Hassan Whiteside in this deep, he's great at getting inside and finishing with force.
Outside, Russell. Outside, Towns. Beasley against Beal. 4 on the shot clock. 9 feet out. And no good. Trying to use the glass. The Kings leading. Anunoby finds Siakam. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I'm just so impressed with Siakam's offensive improvement over the years. I mean, he's mastering the ability to play in attack mode. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Now here's Edwards. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. Outside, Russell to the middle. And stolen by Siakam. Driving to the basket. Beasley with the steal. And the foul called on ABC. That is his first foul of the game. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
And although he's a little undersized as a shooting guard, Beasley is still a great rebounder.
Yeah, and can regularly hit double-digit totals in that area. Very quick to the ball. Always nice to have a great rebounding guard.
First free throw is good. And when Towns is on the floor, the attitude of this team quite completely changes. They play with so much more confidence.
Yeah, I could not agree with you more, Kevin. He's a floor raiser. In other words, he makes everybody else play a little better and lifts up their confidence. And he does it while also putting up monster numbers of his own.
Now here's Beal. He's one of the better scorers in the league, averaging almost 25 points a game. Up and in, off to an efficient start, 2 for 3 from the field.
Can't let Beal get that comfortable because he's so efficient once he gets in that area.
Pass to Russell. Towns against Whiteside. Towns the pass to Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness, Anthony Edwards. Throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
How about that Mobile One block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Now here's Beasley. Bradley Beal unable to get his shot to go. Edwards kicks to Russell. Here's Vanderbilt, covered by Siakam. 4 on the clock. Here's Edwards. Not enough on that one as it misses.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Now, here is Russell. T right on him. Passes it to Vanderbilt. Back to Russell. His first shot coming late. And it's Whiteside with the rebound.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
I love when Beal slashes to the rim like this, using that athleticism and speed so well.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Ivy dishes to Whiteside. Here's Ivy. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Count the basket.
And wiry strong, Siakam just snakes inside and makes a nice play off the contact.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Vanderbilt. Daniels is checked in for Edwards. And it's Noel in for Malik Beasley. The Kings also at the sub. Makers checked in. Outside, Beal. Shoots the three. That one, no good. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. And stolen by Ivy. The pass to Maker. Stolen by Reed. Here's Noel. Great D that time from Beal. Sacramento leading by 5. To the paint. Here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
Here's Noel. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Now, here is Russell. 6 to shoot. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Guys, that was really nice work mixing in this shot. When Russell is squared up and shooting with confidence, which is most of the time, he can bury it.
Here's Ivy. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Outside, Beal. Here's the three. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 5. Now, here's McDaniel. Pass to Russell. Beyond the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. Russell's got 5 now.
Russell does a good job taking whatever the defense avails. He doesn't need to look for other options if he's got a good look.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first.
And one thing about Naz Reid, he knows how to play within himself.
You're absolutely right, Greg. He doesn't force shot. Rarely takes any shot that's contested. That's why his efficiency is so good.
And we've got a lineup change here for Sacramento. Now, here is Morris. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
Here's Noel. Pass to Finney-Smith. Front pass the arc. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making those deep coverage plays.
So quick on these drives. As quick as a hiccup. Can't let him, Caldwell Pope, get into the lane like this.
Outside Russell. And there's the drive. Pass to Reed. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
Yeah, he recognized the overcommitment by the defense there and then made a smart pass to get that ball back outside.
1:06 left to play here in the first. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Kings have not yet made a free throw in the game over 2 so far.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
That's been one of the strongest aspects of this team this season. I mean, there have been very few off nights for them at the free throw line.
Finney-Smith passes to Noel. .52 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Over to the left wing. Just 5 to shoot. The 11-footer, and there are the... Timberwolves with another bucket. So for Sacramento, their last game, a loss to the Trailblazers in Portland. And the pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Morris. Launches a 3. Connects from 3-point range. And the Kings lead by 4.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Noel. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Morris against Russell. Pocket 6. Over Morris. Misses the wing chair. Bradley Beal, he's been the guy making things happen for Sacramento. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Well, Bradley Beal has 4 brothers who played football. So how did he settle on basketball?
Mom said in high school, whoever would recruit me first, basketball, football, that's what we stuck with. So it was basketball.
Simple. And it seems like it worked out for him.
No question. And his mother coached him up. So some all-around sports talent in the Beal family.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Kings.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, they've got McDaniels. Russell is out there with Naj Reid. And it's Finney Smith in at the 4 spot. Here's Morris. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on D'Angelo Russell. Sacramento shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the NBA shifting the rules. We're seeing record-setting scoring. But, Clark, some think the officiating has shifted too far in the offense's favor. What do you think?
Well, I can certainly understand that sentiment, Kevin. It has created a circumstance where the offense does have the upper hand. That's always been the case, but it's tilted more so that way. But I think it's good for the game. Basketball is a contact game, but it's not a wrestling match. So I don't have a problem with the way the game is initiated as it is right now.
Malik Beasley, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Here's Ivy. No points in the game yet for him. To the inside. And finished off by Siakam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the...
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Noel passes to Reed. Edwards against Anunoby. Back to Reed. Good work defensively by Whiteside.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Siakam, that's good.
And it's not easy to get that shot on target with so much contact. Siakam just shakes it off, determined to finish through.
Noel passes to Edwards. Kicks to Beasley. Here's Noel. To McDaniels. It's up a 3. And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound. The drive by Siakam.
And the handles and confidence of Siakam. Both have grown just so much. Zero hesitation taking that one to the rack.
Down low and stolen by Ivy. And here's the fast break. Siakam leading the way. Anunoby, good. Anunoby's got the lead up to 12 now for Sacramento.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
They grabbed their own miss. Here's Reed, and Whiteside sends it back.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding at getting his arms up and denying shooters.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
And the Timberwolves call time here. And the NBA dress code introduced back in 2005. Now, player attire straying a bit from business casual. Does that bother you, Greg?
You know, it doesn't bother me because that's where we are as a society. But, man, I can tell you, when I first came in the league, you get fined if you didn't wear dress socks. So we have come a long way in terms of the evolution of fashion. And you know what? I'm not one for stopping progress.
Ivy passes to Siakam. Ivy kicks to Beal. Takes the three. Here's Maker. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Maker's got his first 2 points of the night.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Pass to Towns. Over Maker. Here's Vanderbilt. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And the difference Maker has on this end, love whenever he gets up to swat shots back.
For three, Siakam. That shot is off. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And Siakam has got the ball here for Sacramento. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Now, Anunoby. He averages about 5 points a game. Back to Beal. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Noel passes to Edwards. Shoots over Anunoby. Edwards can't hit.
A little ambitious on that possession, trying to hit a shot in the face of that defensive pressure.
Outside, Beal. Passes to Ivy. Towns against Beal. Here's Maker. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Maker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And it's Towns. Oh, that was terrific!
How about this combo, guys? Part super athlete, part contortionist. Towns continues to impress.
Beal deciding where to go with it. Excellent D there from Beasley.
This shot's just, it's not there right now with this team leading. Perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Noel passes to Towns. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Here's Ivy. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Inside, Siakam. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
After a quiet first couple of seasons in the league, Siakam really took off in year 3 when he helped the Raptors win their first NBA championship.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Dorian Finney-Smith checked in for Beasley, and it's Russell in for Noel.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Right wing. Beal against Edwards. Back to Maker. And yes, it's good. Maker's got his third basket of the night.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of millions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing with more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you. Russell passes to Finney-Smith. Back to Russell. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. Morris against Russell. The pass to DiVincenzo. To the middle. Medu passes to DiVincenzo. The Kings need to get off a shot here. And now Russell pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And Edwards with the stop.
Terrific read on the part of Russell that time. Scanned the court, spotting the open man, and then whipped it there for an easy bucket.
Morris kicks to DiVincenzo. 1:35 left in the first half of the game. Hits the three-point bomb. Morris has got 8.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Edwards against DiVincenzo. To the wing right side. Right side Towns. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. Kings leading now by 13. And 1:01 left to play here in the half. Morris with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. Morris against Edwards. Down low. Takes it inside. And the rejection by Cauley Stein. Vanderbilt the pass to Edwards. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Pass to Towns. Floats one up. That one drops for him. He's got 14.
And I'm trying to think of how many 7-footers I know with that level floater in their arsenal. It's a short roll call list, folks.
Pass to DiVincenzo. From the arc. And another 3 for Sacramento. So it's the Timberwolves now. 3 seconds left. Doesn't go for him. And so it's the Sacramento King. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Bradley Beal had it going on in the first quarter. He had 12 points, 3 rebounds. That's all for now.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And what can you say? Towns, an impressive effort here.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
On the floor for Alvin Gentry as we get into the second half. Baker out there with Pascal Siakam. And there's Bradley Beal. And it's ABC. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward spot. And Russell gets it to go.
Russell is so smooth. He's got deceptive length, which allows him to get those shots off behind the arc.
Beal against Beasley. Fires from deep. They get it again. And the shot goes in from Siakam. Siakam's got 14 points for the game.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Passes it to Beasley. Back to Towns. Shot clock at 5. Here's Russell. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, I don't think I've ever seen a lack of effort from Towns on the glass. He is a glass eater and keeps possessions alive for his team.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Beal from long range trains the three-pointer. 15 points in the game.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Towns somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. 18 points for Karl Anthony Towns. Here's Ivey. He's guarded by Russell. Outside, Beal. To the paint. And Siakam throws it down.
A high-energy wing with a solid all-around skill set. Siakam is developing into a quality go-to scorer.
The kick out to Towns. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Wow, 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. It's Beal on the way. Jacks up a three. Now the pass to Maker. Shoots over Towns, and they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Naz Reid, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. McDaniels comes in for Edwards. Whiteside's checked in for the Kings. And with that shot, the Sacramento lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Beasley.
Beasley just outworked the defense there. I mean, was able to get into a shot and get it done inside.
It's Beal on the wing. To the inside. Here's Siakam. Banked in off the glass. Siakam's got 18 points.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Russell lets off. And it's Beasley in the corner. Back to Russell. Lets it go from deep. And another three for Minnesota.
You know, Beasley not trying to do too much or get too cute there. Just finding the open man in a simple fashion. Well done.
Pass to Beal. Fires for three. Another three for Sacramento.
And with that three, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Minnesota calls timeout.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Noel, he's checked in for D'Angelo Russell. Beasley, the pass to Towns. Back to Beasley. And it's Beasley finishing it off.
Towns showing you a willingness to want to make his teammates better with that pass there.
Morris with the ball. He's got 8. Pass to DiVincenzo. A three. It's good from long range. DiVincenzo's got his second bucket.
You know, in the pick and roll, you got a lot of options, but sometimes the best option is to do it yourself. DiVincenzo making the right choice there. Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
And here is Morris. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Passes it to DiVincenzo. From deep. And another three for Sacramento.
And there's DiVincenzo with the quick trigger. Cannot give him any room defensively. You've got to eliminate his airspace.
Towns down low. Here's Reed. That's tipped. Now here is Morris. Driving in. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Morris has got 10 points. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Kings.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but they've been offensive defensively tonight because they've really forced the issue on D and come up with quite a few steals and deflections.
To the paint. Stolen by Reed. Beasley, the pass to McDaniels. Here's Reed. And Beasley, here we go. And the shot is good. He's got 10.
Yeah, the first half was one to deep six or forget. But in the second half, he's looked a lot better.
Now Morris, 10 points for him. To the middle. Medu passes to Morris. For the three. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Here's Noel. Towns trying to get open. Count that one, and the Kings lead has been cut down to 9 in the bucket from Noel.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
The pass to DiVincenzo. The shot will not fall. Excellent D there from Beasley. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Finney-Smith's checked in. Reed with the block. Beal against Beasley. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Pass to Noel. And that one, good.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
There's 1:17 left in the third. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Empowering it home. He ends a 12-0 run by Minnesota.
Timberwolves trail by 5. Noel passes to Reed. Now here's Beasley. Back to Reed. From deep three-point range, Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
With a harmonious blend of length and strength, Siakam has become a dependable interior scoring option.
Lets a floater go. Out that one, and the Kings lead has been cut back down to 5 points in the make from Noel.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Timeout called by the Kings. Some changes for Minnesota. Vanderbilt's checked in for Reed. Edwards comes in for McDaniels. And it's Russell in for Beasley. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's Ivy. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Siakam outside. From deep. No good on that one. Here's Noel. No good on the last second attempt there. Pascal Siakam getting it done for the Sacramento Kings. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. We've got D'Angelo Russell, and it's Vanderbilt in at the 5. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for him.
Finney Smith can't get it to go.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
And the shot will not go from Anunoby. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Anthony Edwards.
And the potential Anunoby has is exciting. Has the athleticism, the shooting touch, and the drive to keep improving.
Timberwolves trail by 9. Outside, Russell. Pass to Finney Smith. Inside, here's Vanderbilt. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Siakam's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Beal. And the layup's good off the glass. Beal's got 20 points.
And people thought Beal was just a shooter out of college, but he rounded out his game when he learned how to finish through contact.
Up top, Russell. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Beal with it. 5 on the clock. Whiteside kicks to Anunoby. That 3 off the mark. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. They have yet to put up any points here in the 4th. Here's Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
And defenses have to respect Beal's jumper. That helps part the C on that possession.
Russell finds Edwards. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of the timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Towns, he's checked in for Minnesota. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, look, here's what Alvin Gentry told his team during the break. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. Edwards kicks to Russell. Pass to Towns. Back to Edwards. There's Russell with the 3. And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound. Kings leading now by 12. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Outside, Beal. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Edwards can't hit.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
And the jam by Whiteside.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
Outside Russell. Good for his 6th make and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket. Timeout called by the Kings. Kings leading now by 12. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. Outside, Beal. From deep 3-point range. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Here's Towns. Oh!
You know, we all know Towns can do big numbers on offense. It's great to see him this focused.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
And here's Beal. Count that one. Beal's got 6 in the quarter.
And this is Beal at his best. He's cooking with grease, and his teammates need to keep feeding him.
Deep 2 from Russell. And again, it's Minnesota converted.
Yeah, he's been hooping. But the rest of the team, not so much.
Here's Ivy. He's guarded by Russell. Outside Beal from downtown. Drops in the tray. Beal's got 15 points here in the second half.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
Here's Noel. There's the pass to Vanderbilt. Dishes it to Russell. Pass to Vanderbilt. There's Noel. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Kings leading now by 13. Here's Ivy. Outside Beal. Down low, Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Outside Edwards. Here's Towns. Over Whiteside. Bank shot. No good.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
And finished off by Siakam.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Minnesota calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, let's look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Pascal Siakam.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see.
Oh, the power on that prudent.
And I would say so surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
Beal gets a wide open look. And another three for Sacramento.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
Beal, the pass to Siakam. Counted good. Siakam's got 14 points here in the second half.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Outside Towns. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Russell, no good. And Siakam has got the ball here for Sacramento. Going inside and finished off by Siakam.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Now here's Beasley. to the paint. Here's Towns, and the layup falls. 27 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
An absolute beast in the pick and roll. Towns rolls off ready to score. He doesn't disappoint either.
Here's Ivy. He's guarded by Russell. Ivy passes to Siakam. Pass to Anunoby. Whoops, here's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Well, Greg, for those of us who have never played in the league, what's it like traveling all over the country over the course of a long regular season?
Come on, Kevin. I bet you had a nice J back in the day. But seriously, it's a whirlwind tour, man. Sometimes you don't even know what city you wake up in. And I can tell you there have been many times where I've gone back to the front desk complaining because my key didn't work, and only to find out I was using the wrong key. And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Kings.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And now on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
And they've really had a dominant run of games against this opponent this year. They played them 3 times and won every one.
Well, once they'd taken the first 2 from them, you could just sense how this one was going to go.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was
for Pascal Siakam.
Now, he was a problem on the glass today, relentlessly crashing the boards and came away with a bushel basket full of rebounds.
That free throw good for Morris. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's McLaughlin, covered by Morris. Here's McLaughlin. And the 3 off target. And so it's Sacramento easily